What is going on? So welcome back to my channel, Elevate Your Energy. It's Jazzy, your favorite Kelly reader, spiritual consult, eclectic practitioner. So this is going to be your reading for the week ahead. Whenever you see this reading is when it's meant for you. My readings, as always, are timeless unless otherwise specified. However, if you are seeking something more specific and tailored to your unique situation, feel free to reach out for a personal reading. Those are all listed on my Gumroad. All of the offerings that I currently have available, you can find there. All right. So I'm going to get into this for my Taurus placements. Wherever you're watching this from is how it'll apply to you as the intention that you're responsible for setting. Okay. Well, that was no mistake. Okay. So at the bottom, we have Soul Star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. That's beautiful. And fulfilling soul contracts, it's giving me it's reminding me of a message that came through for, who did I just do? For Sagittarius reading. Because Hierophant came up in that reading, and that's your major arcana Taurus. So if you have Sagittarius placements, you may want to check out that reading as well. So so the two that came out for you guys for this week is Heart of Source and Stargate Heart. So two cards about the heart. Very, very interesting. Very telling. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity, and heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. Okay. So a lot of heart space, heart-centered energy here this week, Taurus. So, and I mean, honestly, it makes sense given that Venus is your ruling, your ruling planet. So Venus is the planet of love. Look at all this green. Okay. I'm just saying. So heavy on the Venus energy. I feel like some of you Taurus may be going through some, heart healing at this time. You may be healing. You may be finding things that are coming up for you guys at this time that is old. Maybe feels like things that you've gotten over, you've already dealt with, you've already gotten past, maybe resurfacing this week. So just saying that so it doesn't come as a surprise. And that's either, I feel, coming up for one of two reasons, sometimes both. It's either revealing where there still needs healing, or where healing is still needed, or it's showing you essentially how far you've come, showing you how much you've grown, like what you're really ready for the next step, right? Kind of like coming as like are you really ready ready for what you're asking for at this time, right? So let's see what else for Taurus for the week ahead. Interesting. So feels like some of you Taurus may definitely, like I said, be going through some heart healing, given that this card that came out as well, card 34. So that could be a life path number for some of you. You have become self-absorbed and have not yet recognized the consequences of your actions. So that's not for all of you. That's for whoever that resonates with, whoever that applies. So some of you are being asked this week to kind of like maybe open up your heart to other people, be a bit more generous, maybe a bit more giving, wherever you can, Taurus. Okay, like I said, it's not going to apply to all of you, but for those of you that know that you would benefit from maybe doing some volunteering or being a little bit more generous with your time, your energy, your resources, especially for those that where it's needed, where it can really be of benefit. Okay, this is the week to do that. Okay, and you feel really, really, really fucking good when you do something nice for someone else, especially when they're in need. So just saying. That also adds to your own good karma, right? So let's see. What else is going on for Taurus for the week ahead? Spirit. Do they need to know? Towards them. Your accurate messages for Taurus placements, please. Six of Pentacles. Again, giving and receiving. Okay, Six of Pentacles followed by the Eight of Cups. So interesting. So some of you Taurus may be guided to give something away this week, okay? And be confident in whatever it is that you're being guided to do, to walk away from. Some of you have maybe been giving too much. Is also what I'm getting here. Some of you have been, it's like giving it's maybe has been equal, but it's like whatever has needed to be learned from the situation has been learned. Others of you, this feels like still feels like an ending of some sort, or the need to end something, even if it has been like reciprocal. Okay, it feels like there's something that needs to be walked away from this week. Okay, and the confidence necessary to do so. Okay, it feels like some of you, it's like you've gotten the clarity, right? But something is out of alignment. So meaning like even if there's equal give and take, even if it's, it feels balanced, right? It's not like it's one-sided. It just feels like it's no longer in alignment. Okay. For some of you, it's no longer what your heart um wants at this time. You have two heart cards out here. So very, very significant heart energy, heart space. But yeah, it feels like there's a need to really step into your confidence. Others of you, Taurus, if you are in something that is one-sided, you're being asked to go to do what it is that you need to do so you can step into something that is more equal. Okay, something that is more energetically balanced, that makes more sense for both parties, for all involved, not just one person, or you know what I'm saying, one side of the connection. So let's see. Um, what is the frequency that Taurus would benefit by embodying or embracing more of this week? What is the energy or frequency that Taurus would benefit or that would benefit by embodying or embracing more of this week? The Lovers. Interesting. So Nine of Wands is at the bottom. So this feels like it, energy of having boundaries, but um, standing 10 toes down on what it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're feeling, right? Honoring how you feel, honoring what you need, but doing it from a place of love, doing it from a place of balance. Okay. Verify this energy and see how the messages shift or just confirm. So let's see. Magician. Spirit, clarify the Six of Pentacles. Why is that here for Taurus? You saw the Lovers try to come out again. So for some of you, like I said, this is about, accepting that something maybe is over. For some of you, this is a connection, a relationship that has ran its course, and there's a need to accept here um, that it's done, right? Both, I feels like for some of you, you're in a connection that you've essentially outgrown. It feels like you guys are growing in two different directions, and there's a need here to accept that for what it is. Realize that this has ran its course. We've given it all we got. We've given it all we can, and now there's a need to see that for what it is, acknowledge the truth in that, right, and forge ahead with confidence towards the next connection or the next experience, the next timeline, whatever that is. So let's clarify. What's the Six of Pentacles, please? For some of you, it feels like you've outgrown a connection because it's time for you to call in. It's like you've helped somebody as long as you could, and now there's a need to call in what's really meant for you. Or maybe you've lately, it seems like maybe some of you Taurus have been calling in, people that need healing, that people that need the support, that need your love, right? But now it's time where the tables have turned, where now you're calling in what's meant for you, what you need, what's here to now honor you is what this feels like. Or for the Six of Pentacles, please. I did see the Six of Cups that tried to come out earlier, but that obviously is not what this is. So the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is focusing maybe more on your work, maybe on what you've been, working on. But others of you, this is allowing yourself to walk away from something too, in order to call in something that, excuse me, something that is more in alignment with maybe the work that you do. Some of you may meet this person at work, but others of you, this is about a connection that is meant to work. That is like someone who's ready to put in the work with you, someone who's willing and ready to meet you where you are and take this journey forward with you. Okay. Some of you, you're not with someone at the time or at this time who can, who can carry that, right? So this is about, for some of you, like I said, walking away from a current connection in order to align with one that actually has it to give, that actually has it. I just saw 1010 on the timer, that actually has it to, you know what I'm saying, push forward with you. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So for some of you, this is walking away from a mother figure, a kid's mother, a wife. Okay. Others of you, this is walking away from what doesn't serve in order to go towards what is. Go towards what it is that you're creating, what it is you're manifesting, what it is you're aligning to. Your true divine counterpart for some of you. Others of you, this is walking away from what doesn't serve in order to, align with your own legacy. Okay. Some of you, this is something you've been working on, like work-wise, work-related, building on your legacy, building up your abundance. Okay. Some of you, that is the focus right now. It's like you've helped someone maybe as long as you could. You've done your part in their experience, and now it's time for you to focus on yourself, focus on your abundance. It's like you've helped someone else get back on track, and now it's time for you to shift your focus back to yourself for a while. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Why is it here for Taurus? Seven of Swords. So for some of you, this is about walking away from someone or detaching yourself from someone that you know you can't trust, or someone that you know isn't for you. Okay. Someone that maybe you kind of like didn't want to see it, didn't want to accept it. Okay. That's not for all of you. Some of you, that is what this is. Someone who may be pregnant. Okay. Others of you, if you may be the one who's walking away, meaning some of you, Taurus, you may be the Empress, someone who's pregnant with ideas and you're sneaking away. You're essentially the one that got away. Okay. And having the confidence because you know that's what's best. You know it's what's necessary. Some of you are being guided to fly underneath the radar and, you know what I'm saying, make some type of move and be confident in the move that you're being guided to make, what you know is best for you at this time. Okay. Others of you, if for where I feel like this is a very rare few of you, it could be just maybe one of you where this applies, that those of you that can identify that I've really just kind of been wrapped up in my own world and my own energy. I'm really self-absorbed right now. Some of you, this is an indication to let someone go. That if your focus is on yourself, to let some walk away from someone and focus on yourself then. So you're not dragging someone along the way, making them think that they are, play a bigger role in your life, or that they're more of an importance or a priority than they really are. Okay. Some of you, this is about being real with yourself as well as someone else in a situation. Okay. And operating from a place of harmony, operating from a place of love and fairness. Choice is always yours, right? But what we do put out does come back. So, you know, so let's see. Let's clarify the Lovers. Why is it here? For the energy that Taurus can embrace and embody more of. So clarifying the Lovers is the Moon. Have one more. So the Moon represents mystery. It represents our subconscious, deep, hidden feelings, hidden emotions. So some of you, Taurus, would benefit in diving deep, dive into your subconscious. Okay, diving deep into what is hidden or what maybe you can't see. Okay, the love that's, maybe pulling on the love that's deep, deep within yourself. Okay, Tower. Interesting. So for some of you, this is about aligning more to the harmony that lies deep within you. Okay, allowing the subconscious programming to come up, to be torn down with the Tower. Right, allowing the the subconscious, the wounds that maybe we've pushed down, that we've suppressed, that we've hidden underneath the surface, because as long as it's hiding, no one can see it. No one knows it's there if I don't shed light on it. If I don't, you know, it's like if I don't look at it, it'll be as if it's not there. Okay. Some of you are really being asked to go within, Taurus, to embrace what you know is deep down, what you know is hidden within. Let it come up to come out so it can be torn down to start anew. Okay. Towers, when towers come up, they're inevitable. Okay. It's going to happen one way or another. You can push it off, you can delay it, you can, try to avoid it. But the longer you do that, the more painful it can definitely be. So some of you are being asked to embrace the things that you're hiding, or the parts of yourself that you've been, hiding deep down within. Allow those parts to come up. Allow that to, that old layers, those wounds to be shed, right? Embrace the love that lives deep down within you, that maybe you've suppressed out of fear of being hurt again, out of fear of, the pain repeating itself, right? But that's the only way to heal it, is to actually look at it, identify it, put a name on it, put a name to it, call it out, right? See it for what the fuck it is. That way it can come to the surface to be torn down, to start over. Because the thing is, when it comes to towers, it's basically indicative of something that was built on a foundation that is not solid. Meaning, if it's not on a solid foundation when you start, it's only a matter of time before, even if you're able to build on it, it's only a matter of time before it eventually falls, because it was never sturdy and stable to begin with. Okay, so this is really about embracing what you can identify as hiding in the subconscious. That's maybe things that you've hidden, that you pushed so deep down, thinking that, well, as long as they're underneath the surface, that they won't be seen. This is allowing yourself to finally embrace those, pull those things up, look at them, let them come up to the surface, so they can be identified, so they can be broken down to be rebuilt in a more solid and sturdy, stable way that can last. Okay, that's what you're being asked to embrace more of. Harmony, the love that lives deep down within, that some of you push down because that was what you're taught to do. It's easier to do that. It's easier to not look at it than identify it, than to call it out and give it a name, right? So you're being asked to really, that's really the way to heal your heart on a deep level, right? On a soul level, is accepting what has happened, accepting that this is what I was given. This are the cards I was dealt. I can accept that this is what happened, but I don't have to not change it. I don't have to keep it that way. It doesn't have to stay that way. That's the difference. We accept things. Acceptance means that we allow ourselves to identify that, observe that this is what it is. This is how it happened. This is exactly the way it played out. That's acceptance. That this is what took place. But on the other side of that, what do you do with that after you've accepted that? Okay, now what do I do? How do I shift? How do I improve? What changes do I need to make this, newfound acceptance more livable, right? Or can I do away with it completely, right? It's identifying that within yourself, okay? And allowing yourself to really look at, how did I play a role in this, okay? How did I put myself in this situation, right? How did my actions result into this whole full consequence, right? Accepting that as well, accepting other people's role in the situation as well as your own. Now that I've accepted my role in this situation, how I may have perpetuated this behavior, how I may have, made this person think it was okay to treat me like that, or make them think it was okay to talk to me like that. How did I contribute to my own suffering, to my own pain, right? Accepting that, forgiving that, releasing that energy, and then moving forward. How do I keep from sabotaging myself going forward? How can I embrace more of the love that I would like for someone to reflect back to me? How do I start that within myself, right? So, but like I said, the contracts that some of you, Taurus, they're closing out now, okay? For those of you that haven't seen that, it's about to be made very clear that you're closing, cycles, okay? Soul contracts with certain particular, connections, lovers, relationships, whatever that is for you. Those things are closing out. Those things at this time may be coming up to come out, to be broken down, to be rebuilt. And you're really being asked at this time, Taurus, to embrace that. The more you embrace that, the easier it'll be to when the rebuilding process comes up. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Trust those who needed the messages, receive them. I'd love to hear your feedback. If not, you know what to do. I love you so much.